give you anything but love. No, she can't. All right, welcome to another edition of LOSTies with
Cara.
Me first. With Jed and Cara. I'm Jed.
I'm Cara.
That was tough to figure out, I bet. And we just finished watching the newest episode of Lost entitled He's Our You. It was, I would say, for once we can actually say, it was a Saeed-centric episode.
Very Saeed-centric.
Kind of like the old episodes where it was really about one person. This is really about one person.
Yes. Lots of flashbacks to Saeed's life. And someone was very interested in the show as he's yawning right now.
Well, it starts off in Iraq, and you see a child having to kill a chicken. He's got a big butcher knife, and he's very concerned about killing the chicken, and out of nowhere comes this young stud. Flies in and chokes that chicken like a champ.
Neck. Yes.
Yeah. He chokes like chicken like a champ. You have no idea? Choking a chicken? I was kind of not liking the beginning because it reminded me a lot of the Echo episode where Echo ran in and saved his brother too.
Yes.
Little kids doing violence.
Killed someone else. Yes.
A little been there, done that with that, but that's okay. So he's killing people for Ben, which I barely bought in season 4, but that's fine, I went with it.
Right.
And they have this scene where they're in Moscow, he chases down this guy. He blows him away, he walks out, he sees Ben, big reveal.
Where to now? Nowhere. You're done.
And he says, we're done. That's it. That just seemed lame.
Yeah.
It's like the scene I never wanted to see. I mean, they didn't have a good reason for Saeed to be killing people. They didn't have a good reason for...
There's no one else in Widmore's organization that we need to go after. Congratulations. Mission accomplished.
I mean, it was Widmore's people. Okay. It was Widmore's people. I mean, there was no lie that Ben killed Nadia or... Why did Saeed hate Ben after that moment?
Because he just dumped him.
What do you mean I'm done? We're done.
That's it. That's the reason. Because Ben pointed out he's a killer. Saeed took it personally. That's it.
Well, maybe Saeed thought that now, if he changes what happens in the 70s, he won't be killing all these people later. Because there'll be no one telling him to kill people.
He needed him to tell him to kill people. Well, anyway, that scene in particular, though, I didn't like at all. I mean, it's rare you get a Michael Emerson scene that I'm like, ugh. And there was a couple in this episode, so...
Yeah.
I would say there's some bad writing going on. I don't want to bring up the book.
And a book. I read it twice. It's good.
Ben brings Saeed a book.
We didn't understand the book.
A separate reality. More conversations with Don Juan. I thought it was because Saeed sleeps with a lot of women. He was a Don Juan, but that's not. It's some sort of... What'd you say he was?
He's a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Conversations.
Shaman.
Shaman, that's what you said it was. We don't read enough Carlos Castaneda, apparently.
No, none.
0. Back to great dramatic stuff with... Well, I liked Juliet burning the bacon.
I think your bacon's ready.
There's a lot of good breakfast items in this show.
That's true. It did make me hungry for breakfast.
I wanted some waffles when Hurley brought them
and
over
some special
to the table.
With some special ham dipping sauce or something. What did he bring up?
And don't forget to try the dipping sauces. They really bring out the ham.
That scene with Hurley saying, "Isn't it wild? Juliet and Sawyer are together." Kate.
Are you serious?
What do you mean they're together?
Well,
That ruins my whole plan for coming to the island.
I guess I'll just be with you, Jack.
Together. They live together, like not as roommates. You know, together like you guys were?
Fine.
Got no one else.
Ugh.
Who couldn't see that coming?
The reason that Saeed is in LA when everybody else is in LA is because Ben came to him and told him that John is dead.
You actually came all this way to suggest that I killed this man.
You don't want to?
What makes you think I want to?
Because, Saeed, to put it simply, you're capable of things that most other men aren't.
And Saeed says, no, I'm not a killer. And Ben says, na, 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 I know you are.
So then he goes there anyways.
I guess. Right?
I
That's what I got out of the
guess.
episode. Saeed goes there because Ben said, I know you are, but what am I? Here's the good part of the episode. Part of the episode I actually liked. They shock Saeed. They drag him in the Dharma bus off to meet Hold'em, the He's Are You of the He's Are You title. And Hold'em is William Sanderson, famed Newhart character Larry.
With his other brother
Daryl.
and his other brother.
Daryl. You got it. Good job. And he was on Deadwood.
I don't know.
He was-
I didn't watch it.
Nah, he was fantastic in Deadwood. He was in Blade Runner. William Sanderson. Anyway, I was very excited to see him come out of his teepee. I have to yawn.
Again?
Oh, really?
How long do the boundaries of the Dharma?
Go out?
Yes.
Long ways. They don't give those hostiles very much space.
They just keep encroaching on their
Right.
territory.
They do. He gives Saeed some acid or something that looks like a little cube
Yes.
of goodiness, and Saeed starts turning into a gelatin pile, useless comedy of the episode.
Happy.
You used exactly enough.
Woo! I mean, when he starts laughing, that was ridiculous.
I don't know. I think he's going crazy. He's in 1970 something, and wouldn't that make you a little crazy?
I guess it was slightly interesting to have them all hear about 316 and 815, and to say the Swan out loud, and Rudzinski to go, oh, we haven't even built the Swan, blah, blah, blah.
The Swan? How could he know what we were gonna name it? We haven't even built it yet.
But,
Tell them they're all gonna die.
yeah, that was cool. That was kind of interesting, telling them they're all going to die.
You're all going to die, you know.
What?
So they're in the big group meeting where they're going to choose whether or not to kill Saeed, and Rudzinski says, why don't I call up Ann Arbor and see what they say? And that was an allusion to the DeGroots, who were professors at the University of Michigan. I'm telling you now.
Still
What's
run
on
the
them?
show.
Well, you need to be, I didn't know that.
Oh.
You're so smart.
I'm surprised to hear that.
Yes, that was actually in one of the orientation films, the Swan orientation film.
I did not remember that until you just mentioned it.
I'm here to help. Cut to sex scene. And thus the kicking. Alana kicked him in the head, cuffs him up. Turns out Alana's a bounty hunter, bringing Saeed in because he killed the guy on the golf course. That's a bummer.
Should never kill a guy on a golf course anyways.
Yeah, that was rude as hell. And then a flaming VW wagon comes flying in. And they gotta get some fire hoses out. And they're the fire brigade now, and Jack's putting
I'm
out
surprised
fires.
they had sirens and everything. That was pretty prepared of them.
Jin gets out of the bus. Saeed does his flippity move and knocks him out with one punch. Which is a great TV move.
Yes.
One punch. And then
Ben
he picks
is
up
shocked
the
at
gun.
his skills.
Yeah. Ben's even nice and is like impressed by his skills. Oh, we forgot to talk about Ben being beat up by his dad.
What are you doing? You made this sandwich for him, didn't you?
Yes.
That was pretty cliche. But it was great to see the actor back again for this great cliche scene of beating up the kid. And Saeed shoots Ben.
That was shocking to me.
I am a killer.
We knew he was gonna try to kill him, but
I
didn't think it happened this episode.
I thought maybe the bullet might go through him. Wait.
Wow.
This episode rocked. I thought maybe the bullet might go through him. I thought maybe the gun might jam. Some island BS. But no, he shot him. He fell to the ground. And Saeed went running off into the night.
Ben might be dead.
No, Ben's not dead. Next week on Lost, Jack has to save Ben on the operating table again.
Jack and Juliet.
Oh, Jack and
You
Juliet.
gotta
Juliet's
put them together.
she's
high pressure
yeah.
situation.
They're gonna be looking at each other.
Uh-huh.
Remember when we used to do this to Ben when he was older?
I love you.
He's our you. Not so good.
Nah.
Not a good episode of
Kinda
Lost.
dull.
Very dull. Bad acting. Bad writing. I thought Naveen and Andrews did some bad acting. I thought the writing was really flat a lot.
What are you gonna give it?
What are you gonna give it? You go first.
You always ask me first.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
I give it a C. I give it a C. No C minus, a C.
Wow. I will give it a C plus.
C plus.
Yeah. C plus.
Good job. Pick it up, Lost.
Yes.
Slacking this week.
Better next time.
You know our email address?
No.
Do you not?
Please send us emails. We like to read your comments.
We do. We have an email address. You can write us emails. You can send us emails. We read them. We'll write back. You can get to know us. We're nice people. Email us at the LOSTies with
Jed and Cara
at
at gmail.com.
You're my pancake. You're my waffle.
Oh my.